Looking like a baddie, I show up and make them stop. Wanna know my name so badly, cause I run this whole block. Flip my hair, move my head, show the world I'm royalty. When I walk by, they be taking bows, cause they know I'm a queen, yeah. Move it, groove it. They wanna know just how I do it when I do it. I got that magic touch, it's a rush, pulsing through my veins when I show up everybody.
Ta-da! Welcome, everyone. Oh my goodness, thank you for joining me. As you can see, this is my first segment, cooking up some fun on my show, Cook For You TV. I am so excited. I've never done anything like this before, guys. Okay, so this is the first time I'm doing such a thing. I just thought it would be really fun to do some cooking, nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy. I'm here in the presence of my beautiful daughter, Tiana. Yes, she will be helping me make it. Thank you, and I want to give a special shout out to Bobby from the studios at Strong Island Television for making this happen. This was a vision that I had. And I said, you know what? I would like to do something different, something fun. The start of the summer. And I said, you know what? A lot of people are always asking me sometimes when I make my cooking, how do I do that rice? Or how do I do the empanadas? Or how do I do this or that? And I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a chance. I said, I'm going to do something different. And what I want to do is more interaction. I want to do more interaction with everybody that usually I don't get a chance to sit down and chit chat and have some fun. So this will give me a chance to get to know everybody who always tunes in every week. And I'm so excited. I'm really excited. So guys, before we continue, we're just gonna go straight into our birthday shout outs. And happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. May you have many, many, many more blessings. And I always say this because a lot of people ask me, oh my God, like, how did you know it was our birthdays? Well, if we are friends on Facebook, then, with the notification that says it's your birthday. So that's how I know it's your birthday. And if we're not friends, then what are we waiting for? Let's become friends. And also, guys, you can send me an email at cookforyoutv@gmail.com if you want to send out a shout out. It could be a happy birthday. It could be hello, I love you, anything. So yeah, you can do that. And guys, like always, I appreciate you guys when you tune in every week. But I would love if you can share the video. You know what they say, sharing is caring. Remember, so we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch, on X, and Saturday mornings, guys. We are on Optimum channel 115 at 10 a.m. How cool is that? So there's no excuse, absolutely none whatsoever, that you're not watching the show. So, oh my goodness. So guys, who's online right now? I want to know. And for those that are in my Instagram live, I'm only letting you know to go to either YouTube or Facebook. Well, I'm on Facebook now. I can interact more. So this way you can see the the whole show in its entirety. So guys, this is a show that, yeah, there you go, Nicole. I finally got it. Yes, I'm so excited too. Thank you. See, this is what I love, that I'm able to communicate, and I'm able to interact more with everybody that tunes in, and I can't really do that when I'm interviewing people like that. So this gives me a chance to connect more, So the whole point of the show is also, I want the viewers to also send in recipes. I'm going to be cooking us something special today, nothing crazy, but the whole point is to actually get people to join in and interact and be part of the show, and if you send in your recipes, again, at cookbutv@gmail.com, I'll follow up with it, and I'm not saying I'm the greatest cook, that I'm not. This is not supposed to be that cooking show that everything comes out perfect, because if I'm going to make a recipe that somebody made, obviously I never did it before. So it might not come out good. It might come out great. It doesn't matter. Whichever way, I'm going to make the recipe. And I'm going to have Tiana here to be helping me out tonight. So we're actually going to be making empanadas. I know everybody. Yep. Kind of applause. That's right. Empanadas. Everybody has empanadas, and with banana, you make them with banana leaves. I've never done it. That's too deep for me. You know what I do? If you can see this, I get the Goya brand. So this is the empanada from Goya. Do we see that? See, yes, Tracy. So I'll be using this. Maybe next time Tracy will join me on the show, and you can bring your own banana leaves and we can do them from scratch like that, right? Right. So I think we're just gonna go ahead. What do you think, Tina? Should we start?
Yes.
Oh, and I want to give a special shout out to Latinas Connect for this amazing, Dorothy, thank you so much. Look, I got to use your the apron from Latinas Moms Connect, which is an amazing organization. Everybody should follow them. Shout them out. Isn't that great? So here I am. So Bobby, are we ready to do this? All right. Who's with me? All righty there. So guys, remember, this is a live show. This is the first time I'm doing the show. So there might be some technical difficulties along the way. I don't know, but we figure it out as we go, right? Everybody's with me? Everybody's with me? Thank you so much. Okay. So like I said, we're making them, right? Everybody makes the empanadas differently. Nobody does them the same. Everybody does them different. I'm just going to make them the way I make them. So of course, first thing we're going to do, so you can see, we're going to go over here. I'm going to wash my hands. How about that? And her. We got to start off with fresh hands, right? Hey, DJ Chef. Oh, we got a real chef in the house right now. We're making some empanadas. I'm making my version of, like I said, everybody has probably, had them at one point in their lives, and they're all different. I'm just going to kind of show you how I make mine. So I start off, obviously, with Goya. I like Goya because they come in different sizes. This happens to be the small size. I usually like the larger size, but for some reason, these are the only ones that actually taste like empanadas. You can't buy like just regular dough, and try to make them. It just doesn't taste the same. For some reason, I think it has this special just for Spanish empanadas. There we go. Goya, right? I also have here a mix of sofrito. So for those of you that would know or don't know, sofrito is a basic like paste or some kind of like the spices that a lot of us, especially Puerto Ricans, use. That's how you make, arroz con gandules, so you put in your soup and your meats. It's a very typical ingredient that cannot be missed when you're making Spanish food, especially, Puerto Rican food. So And guys, you might hear a lot of commotion in the background. You might hear this, you know. For those of you that don't know, I have a zoo here. I literally have 5 dogs, and I have 4 parrots, and I have one. You can't really see because I can't point the camera to it, but she's sitting right in front of me. So if all of a sudden you hear a scream, it is my parrot. It's a blue and gold macaw. Her name is Belle, and Belle is watching everything that's going on. So here we go. So I showed you, right? So these are the empanadas. And, of course, we can't forget our chopped meat. So empanadas, you can stuff them with whatever you like, right? So, obviously, we have the chopped meat. But also, I believe in that bag that I brought in some cheese. Some people like to put in cheese, too. I personally don't like cheese. I don't know. It takes away from... There we go. You can use any type of cheese you like. So we're going to leave that on the side. So we're going to start right to it. So the first thing I do is I'm going to get my bowl. We're going to dump in, right? Dump it in there. We're going to add some sofrito. You cannot. You're going to chop it up really good, right? And we're lagging here. We're lagging. But it's okay. Of course, you cannot cook without salt, right? I mean, for those that actually, you know, have salt issues, you know, you try to go light. But, you know, I found that this is the flavor, sort of. It gives it that extra, no matter how many spices you can put, usually salt. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put in some salt. Are you following me, guys? Woo! Let's go. Richie! Hubby's on the line. Well, he knows how this goes because we made lots of them. Yum, yum, yum. Guys, I want everybody to chime in. Yes, Tracy, it is homemade sofrito. That's one thing that I don't play around with. Let me tell you something, Tracy. Every time that I go to see my mom in Puerto Rico, okay, I have to come back with homemade sofrito from her garden. Everything had to be from her garden. And we literally had to do it like days before because then we had to freeze it because that's the way, the only way I can bring it back in the airplane. Like they don't, you know, let you have any liquids and stuff like that. So, so yeah, so definitely everything has to be homemade. And you already know adobo, right? You gotta have some adobo. Sprinkle that in. Choop, 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 choop. How's that look so far?
Amazing.
Amazing. Like, my beautiful daughter just stands there and she's just looking at me, wondering what the hell is going on here. She's like, I'm up past my bedtime. Are you past your bedtime, Tiana?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. But guys, just know also, I can't be making too much of it because it is 10 o'clock at night, you know, and we can't eat this all tonight, but definitely going to save it for tomorrow. So guys, as you see so far, I put in some sofrito, the adobo, right? I also like to put in some azafran. Not only does it give it a yellowish kind of look, which is usually for rice or soups, but I actually like the taste of it, the spice, the taste of it, right? So we're gonna go ahead. How's that look so far, guys? Guys, I want you to chime in. I want you to tell me, anytime. Tell Isabella that I want her to make up her own recipe also and bring it on the show. I want her to come on the show and cook up something that she likes to eat. Yes. Everybody following me? There we go. Who's online? Everybody that's on my live Instagram, thank you for joining in. Please click on the link that's on my bio or in my stories. I put it also on my story. This way you can join me live on CookBU TV right now, streaming live on CookBU TV and Strong Island Television. We're also on YouTube. So everybody, let's chime in. Okay, guys. So there's the chopped meat, right? So now what we're gonna do, what we're doing, preparing this, my lovely assistant Tiana, she's gonna turn on the stove. So this way, so we can start preheating. We can start preheating. Hi guys, hi guys. Are you with me? Rebecca, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Yes, it is yummy. Everything is yummy. Thank you for tuning in, being that this is our first segment of cooking up some fun. So we're testing, we're seeing how it goes. We want everybody to join in. This is an opportunity to actually get to know everybody that are loyal viewers and those who are new to the show. This is a new segment, and I love it. You know, it's something different, and I want to see more people. I want to see who's there. I want to see who has their own version. Oh, my mama, mami me está mirando. Uh-oh, this is big. This is Mama Dukes. Mama Dukes is in Puerto Rico right now, and she's actually watching me cook, because you know nobody can cook like Mama Dukes. And it's because of her that I learned how to cook. Gracias, mami. Te amo mucho. Estoy enseñándole aquí a todo el mundo cómo cocinar pastelillos o empanadas. I'm just letting her know that I'm showing you guys how I'm making the empanadas. So, well, we have Bobby. Can you show that the stove while it's heating up over there? There we go. See that hot pan? So while that's happening over there, so guys, this is the way that I. First of all, before we even put it in there, so we're gonna go over and we're gonna. There you go. That's what I love. We're gonna start cooking the meat, right? Nope, just put it right straight in. Yummy. Look at that. I love it. Thank you. You know what? I have to, it's a skillet. It's like one of those cast iron. It is so heavy. I actually have to thank my girl, my good friend, Loretta. She actually gave me these skillets. She gave me a few of them, her and Michael. And I want to wish, her good luck. She's moving to Costa Rica, and I'm gonna miss her so much. So this was like a little parting gift, I guess. So every time I cook in them, I guess I'll just think of her. But so what we do now, we're just gonna leave it here. Where's my and we're just gonna keep. Let's keep doing that. We're just gonna keep chopping it up until it like cooks in between, you know, and we'll just leave it there, rest for a little while. But Miranda, thank you so much for joining us on our live. I would love if you can join us in on Facebook or YouTube, preferably Facebook, which I'm on right now. The link is in my bio, and the link is also in my stories. So this way you can see what we're doing. Right now, you're only getting a taste of behind the scenes. But as you can see right now, Tiana, with her lovely hands, we're actually chopping it up. So I love it. I love it. Bobby, being you from the other side, what do you think so far of our show? Can you hear me? Can you talk? No?
I do hear you. And I was just telling Rebecca, I love it. It's awesome. And you look like you're really having fun. So I'm happy for you.
Bobby, are you serious? I just saying that to make me feel good.
people are interacting. People are involved. Everybody's enjoying it. So I'm feeling it. And congratulations. I love it.
Yeah, well, like that's how, when we had spoke about this, about doing a new segment, when I came up with the idea, it's just kind of clicked, it's just something different,
Yeah.
Especially you feel more comfortable, I guess, in your own home. And I just go for it, I mean, what something goes wrong, and it goes wrong. I know it's live, and that's it's a beauty, but it's a curse at the same time, because there's no stopping and rewinding. So anything that goes wrong, there's nothing you can do.
Well, nothing's going to go wrong. So no matter how they turn out, Rebecca's going to swing by on the way home, pick them
Okay,
up.
Rebecca.
Me back some tomorrow.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you once again, everybody that's viewing me from Instagram Live. Go on the link that's in my bio or on my story, and this way you can take you straight into Facebook, which we love cooking shows, especially with you. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Well, it is my first one, maybe, I don't know. Maybe after this, I get picked up by a big cooking network. What do you think? You know what? Try to make this interesting, right? Try to make it different. Trying to, like, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted to interact and have fun with everybody, but I want everybody to chime in. I want everybody to tell me what are their favorite foods? What do you cook at home? What is the recipes that was brought down from your generations, or from your grandmother, or from your mom? I would like to know those stuff. So come on, everybody, chime in. I don't know what is wrong with my dog right now. She's acting up. You hear her cry? I mean, if you know a husky, this is what a husky does. How's that meat looking over there? Is looking delicious. Look at that. Some meat flew out. It's jumpy, the meat's a little jumpy. There we go. See, and it cooks pretty fast. Let me tell you, these skillets also. Khaleesi, can you not? We're live here on television. The beauty of working from home. See? There we go. And it's almost ready. What did that take? Not even like 10 minutes so far? All right. All right, guys. So what we're going to do while that cooks up there, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to continue cooking some empanadas.
Hi, I'm Georgia Rose, founder of Zenkuda. You can watch me on the Soul Space podcast every Friday at noon on Channel 20 for spiritual guidance. And as you all know, that is how I first opened into my own psychic gifts, was through the angelic realm, astrology. So we've got Mars and the Sun together in Scorpio, which creates a lot of combustion. In the astrological world, we call that a Cazimi, and tarot. When the Four of Cups right side up, it means we have a lot of choices to make, and we're not looking at what's really being divinely given to us. We're too busy in the busyness of the choices to really see the divine intervention, the divine timing, and the divine guidance. We're the place. Watch the Soul Space podcast.
All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight or what? That's what I thought. All right, so we are live, Paradise Studios, New York. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out tonight. Woo!
Oh, hi, people. Thank you for joining. If you just joined now, welcome everybody. This is my brand new segment called Cooking Up some fun on Could Be You TV. And I have my beautiful daughter. Say hi, Tiana. Hi. She's my psychic. Like I was explaining to everybody else, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something fun, something interactive that I can actually connect with my audience. And I appreciate everybody who tunes in every. What am I having such a hard time with that word? Tunes in. I want to have more interaction. You know, usually when I do my show in the studio, I have a guest, and you know, we sit down and we have a one-on-one and we interview. So it's kind of hard for me to really look who's chiming in and to see who's really you know. So, but this gives us a chance to really get to know each other on a more personal level. I invite you into my home. Welcome. And we're cooking up some empanadas today. As you can see, look at that. How beautiful is that meat turning? Yes. Tiana, you're doing an amazing job over there. How does it feel? How does it feel to be on the brand new segment, cooking up some fun with your mom?
Chef.
You feel like a chef. She feels like you are a chef. Actually, you are a pretty good cook, I have to say. I have to admit, we have different styles and we definitely cook different, which is a good thing because I don't want her cooking the same things that I cook because it defeats the purpose of us actually, you know, cooking, because I like what she cooks sometimes. Even though she does, you like a lot of spice, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You like spices. I don't like spices. I don't like spices, but you do, which is good for you. But I cook with the Latino, the Latin flavor over here, and I'm sure that a lot of people also love, you know, the Latin. Look, we have that in slow motion. Whoever's watching, it's like it's like slow motion. How's that meat looking? It looks delicious.
Yes, so delicious.
All right. So what we have here, guys, while that's cooking, because also we got to let that kind of like cool down. These are the empanadas that, you know, it's kind of tricky when you're doing empanadas, especially when they're frozen, you know. So either you're not going to find empanadas that are not frozen. So you have to get them like maybe a day before you're going to make them, because then you have to like let them defrost, you know. But then if you let them defrost too long, they kind of become very loose and kind of soggy, which is still good, but you have to like perfectly, you know. Sometimes at parties we do, you know how many we do these at a time? Oh my God, we what, like 30, 40 of them in one sitting. You know, I'm going to show you my little trick. And just so you know, guys, we don't cheat here. We don't have any mechanical devices to help us do these empanadas, you know. We actually do these by hand. There's one thing I don't do, for those of you that think that the dough is scratch. It is not. It is Goya empanadas. Oh, here's a sample. Amazing. Look at that. Look how beautiful. Nice and brown. You can smell it. Yes. So I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration. You know what we're going to do? So while we're doing this, you want to put some oil in the pan, and the middle pan. Is that cooked? It's all done, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can put it all in that one, or we can wash that out, or. So guys, here's the moment of truth. So I like to stuff them. Okay, a lot of people get cheap, but I do like to stuff them. Okay, but like I said, it's tricky with the dough, because if they're frozen, kind of frozen, and you try to, you know, make them, they're just gonna break. But then if they're too soft, then they tend to break also. So there you go, right? So my technique is I fold, right? But then I kind of like squash a little bit. This way it kind of like goes. See what I'm talking about when it comes to too soft, right? Then, of course, we take the corners of the fork. See this? And you're just going to press against the edges. Press against the edges. Everybody following me? Press. Press enough that you are actually connecting both of them, and make sure that they're, oh, it's looking like a nice designer fish. Apologize for the look of the empanada. Like I said, the dough.
It's all about the taste, not the look.
Ooh, did you hear that? She said it's all about the taste, not the look. There we go. Nice and fluffy. You could talk, you know, just put enough oil that's gonna cover like half. Go ahead, pour it in. Don't be afraid. You gotta put a lot. Because remember, they gotta go in and they gotta fry. Wow, this is a cooking 101. Also, I didn't know. Oh my God, I got skills tonight. This is amazing. Let me see. I think you can put a little more. So I really didn't like the way that came out. Let me grab it could have been better looking. Could have been better looking. It's okay. So what we do, each empanada has this little plastic, which I didn't know, honestly, that it's very important to have them. This way, when you're mounting them, they're not sticking. So we're just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it out of here like this. I'm gonna place it here. I'm just placing it on the side over there, right here. Then you gotta put another piece of plastic over it. So when you place the other empanada, they don't stick. There we go, nice and round. Again. Now, we can also, if you like, we'll try this one. I mean, I'm not a fan. You want to open me a slice of cheese there? Yeah, those come out. Everybody hanging in there? How we doing so far? How's everybody doing on my live? Instagram people, thank you so much for tuning in. I would love if you can go click on the link that's on my bio or in my stories. That way you can see what we're actually doing on Cook BU TV. So I took a piece of cheese. This is actually white cheese. Is this white cheese? Yes.
American.
I like white cheese. But you can use any cheese you like.
Should I put the pan in the sink?
Yes, you may put the pan in the sink. Oh my God, I wonder how it would be as a teacher, especially a cooking teacher. Yes, you may put the pan in the sink. I'm gonna have to have Tiana talk a little more here. Here we go. Let's see. Not liking these. They're too soft, but here we go. The key is if you do not press on this on the edges really hard and make sure that they're connecting when you fry them, oh my God, it's gonna be a mess. We're just gonna go all around. There we go. How am I doing so far, people? I'm not hearing anybody. There we go. Look at that beautiful empanada. Look how lovely. All right, I'm gonna place it right here. I'm gonna go for the next one. There you go. Where are my people at? I need feedback here. Where everybody go? Yeah, well, I would like some more meat. Thank you.
It's right next to you.
Oh, the meat is right here. All right, so we'll just take it straight from here. Belle, this is not good timing. I know you want to be part of the show, but you cannot. Belle is my parrot. And she's going to act up, guys. And like I said, this is live. This is live, so there's nothing I can do. But she will let out a scream. Don't you dare. I don't know if you hear her hissing already. But that's part of the nature. If you only can see her. I wish I had one of those cameras right now. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out how to automatically turn the camera so you can see how she's acting up. So like I said, guys, it's very important that I like to do is I like to squeeze it down because this way it kind of like flattens and it's easier when it's frying. Empanadas will take a different shape. No, you know, just I feel that it matters on how the texture of the dough is. Right now, this texture, because it was defrosted too long, so it's a little soft, right? But it's okay. So just imagine having to do all this. When you're trying to make a party, like trying to do 30 or 40 of this in a sitting. You need a couple of people to help you out with this, you know. But so far, guys, how are we doing? Yeah. Big Trav, why are you on my live Instagram? I would love if you come and join us on Facebook. This way you can see the whole show and see exactly what's going on. Everybody, it is so cool right now. And once again, I have to give Bobby a shout out from Strong Island Television for making this happen, for having the ability to do all this. You know, he has an amazing setup with a production and everything. So anybody who's looking to do something similar, a podcast or anything of sorts, you know, you can always reach out to Bobby at Strong Island Television or Paradise Studios, which is where their show usually, you know, hails from. So, Bobby, so far so good? Are we like in sync?
Looking good, looking good. Look, you needed to hear that, didn't you?
Well, that's what motivates me.
All I
You
know
motivate
is
me, Bobby.
I'm starving. We are starving here.
You know,
Can't take it anymore.
it is. What time is it? By the time we're done here. All right. How's that oil looking over there? All right. You know what we're going to do? So now, we're only doing a few now, just so we're not lagging here and wasting time and stuff like that. So we're just going to take this over there. Tiana, will you do the honors of just putting one in without burning yourself? It's very important, people. Make sure that you don't have anything wet around when you're frying. And your gorgeous hair, we're just going to pull that back. You never know. Just dip it in. You know what? We should move the pan here. Move the pan. I'll move the pan over. This way they can see.
How about my hand on it?
Huh?
How about my hand super close?
Oh, so just take a fork, or even take this and just dump it in. So we just kind of move the pan from the other side so you guys can see how it'll fry in seconds. When you want to take, there we go.
Stop, unfortunately.
All right, here.
I'm gonna
always use my hands. Okay. Pero bent out of shape, but it's okay. Nice. See, you gotta put, you know what sucks? I mean, I wish there was another way to fry, and there is actually, but this is the easiest I want to say, because anybody that owns an air fryer, you can also do it in the air fryer, but I believe it takes longer, and for some reason, you know, even though it's fried food and you're not supposed to be eating fried food, it tastes better. It really does, you know. So I wish there's an alternative. Maybe, I don't know. Has anybody ever fried in water? I think I saw that on TikTok. Can somebody chime in on that? Hey guys. Hi Mark. Hi Carabella. She's scared me. What are you doing?
Interrupt.
You need to interrupt. People need to know that we're interacting here. Okay. 1 second, people. We were going over to the frying. Let's see what's going on over here. There we go, guys. I just want to let you know that we have all sizes and shapes of these empanadas. Once again, because of the dough. The dough is so important. Once they're frozen, you have to be like on the lookout to make sure that they're defrosted, but not defrosted too much, where they're kind of like loose and soggy. So that seems to be happening. I had left one package out too long. So they were like, you know, very loose and very like, so it was hard to keep that nice shape, but it's okay. It still tastes the same. We know for next time. We just have to keep an eye on it. So we're gonna just turn this around. There we go. Amazing, amazing. I love it. Whoever eats empanadas at almost 11 o'clock at night. I will. Will you, Tiana? Watch your step there. You know, when it's summertime, I think everybody's up at all, you know, at all times. Some people even stay up late. You know, you're outside. You're probably in a little fire, barbecuing, whatever it is, you know. So this is like a late snack, I guess, you know. Travis, thank you so much. There we go. This is what I love. People to interact with me. Let me know what's going on. Yes, Kim, thank you so much. I love it. That's my sister-in-law. I would love to know, what will you be coming on? What will you be making? I mean, she cooks a real like Italian. Tracy, you too. I love it. What are you going to be making? What are you going to be making? Tracy, I want to know. So guys, here we have some of the empanadas. Now I'm gonna be super honest with you, because that's what we do here, right? They're not my best looking empanadas, I'll be honest. I usually like to have them nice and wrapped. They usually, you know what? Next time I'm gonna post a picture of how I usually make them. But we're gonna wait until these cool down. Tracy, did you say what you're going to make? Hi, Mark. Thank you so much. I can't wait for you to come on. I'll see you next week. Definitely. You shared it all. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. Kim, you're starving. So am I. Please, Kim, let everybody know. Since you have eaten and you see me make all these kind of dishes, tell me how beautiful I'm able to make my empanadas. And tonight, you know, I guess this is our first segment. It's my first time doing this, trying to do step by step and just trying to get the hang of it. They took a little different form than I usually like to have them. Like I said, you have to be very vigilant of the dough, because if they're not a certain temperature, then they're gonna break either way. So either they're too hard, too frozen, and they'll just crack in half. Thank you, Kim. I didn't pay her for that. I didn't pay her to say that. I promise you. But nevertheless, we're just gonna wait until they cool down a little bit, and also always put them on top of a paper towel. This way, it can soak up some of the oils. You know, who likes to? Nobody likes to eat oils. So that's basically it. That is my first on live television cooking. I'm not too. They're not too flattering, Tiana. What happened?
They can still be delicious.
They are still delicious. I know they are. They just don't look how I normally like them to look. Like, they don't look quite like the picture, but that's okay.
They always look like the picture.
They always do look like the picture. Except now, they just took a life of song. But it's okay. But it's okay.
We have to do taste tests.
Yes. So we're gonna have my lovely assistant Tiana here. She's gonna do a taste test. We're gonna wait until they cool down a little bit more. Why don't you just take a whole one, because here. This is the moment of truth. There we go. Here, you gotta come on TV here and let everybody know how the empanadas was. Right here, right here, right here.
It's a little hot.
It's a little hot. It's okay. There we go. Here we go. Let's share the spotlight. And she's eating a lot. Here, we'll move a little bit over here. There we go. Hi. Do we look alike, guys? Come on. How beautiful is this? Let's move this out of here. What do we think of the empanadas? A little still too hot?
It's a little too hot, so we'll just take the.
It's a little too hot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you, what is the best dish that I make that you like?
I want to say these are my favorite.
They are your favorite. That's why.
Arroz con tules is my favorite.
Arroz con gandules, yes. They're absolutely, they do still taste good. It's all about the flavor, of course. Look, Kim says, good job. She's speechless right now.
It doesn't look it, but it's delicious.
It doesn't, she says it doesn't look. Well, thank you for that. What do you rate them? You know what?
Eight and a half out of 10.
An 8.5 out of 10. That's not bad. That's not
Maybe
bad.
9 out of 10.
Maybe 9 out of 10. Oh, I went up. Nicole says, can you make your rice with gandules next week? Your rice is so amazing. Oh my God. I didn't pay her to say that. I really did not. These are testimonials, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm definitely on my next segment. I don't know if it'll be next week. We're definitely going to see how this goes. I would love to keep it up. Maybe we'll do it like every other week or something like that, So definitely, I would love to share, being that a lot of people do ask me about my recipe when it comes to, my rice and gandules or anything I make. I don't hide anything. There's nothing so secret that I don't want to share it. If you like something, you want to know, it's like I always say that you can always follow a recipe to the T and just never quite comes out the way the person that you got the recipe from did it. Like, my food would never, ever be like what my mom did, no matter, she'll be on the phone with me and she'll be like, okay, well, you have to put this and you have to put that and make that ingredient and a dash of this and a dash of that. And I'm there for hours. And still at the end, it just never comes out the same, or it comes like, what happened? And I just feel it's just something that you learn to grow with, you know. It has in you. It has to be your touch. It has to be from your own, you know, heart, you know, and your hand. You know how the salt guy, you know, a dash of this, a dash of that. Only you would know, because you can always enhance something. You can always take away. You can always make it your own, you know. So not anything that that I share or I make or and I show you how to make it, you know, it might not come out the same, but maybe you like that twist, you know. Maybe it's just trial and error. You just, you know, you're not gonna get it going 1 second or one time, you know, usually not. But I definitely would love to share, you know, anything that I know. And I'm not saying that I have a whole catalog of things and I can write a cookbook, you know, because I don't. But, you know, I don't cook a lot, but when I do, you know, I'll make sure that it's on point. And so
I finished it.
you finished it? Well, there's more here if you like. You know what? Let's taste this. Oh my goodness. I miss these so much too.
There's one with the cheese in it.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Let me try it.
This is the one with the cheese in it. She said. No wonder it was delicious. The one with the cheese actually really good. I impressed myself.
Mm.
It's good, right? All right. Well, there you go, people. We had a taste of our own empanadas. Not the greatest looking ones, but definitely the best tasting ones. And oh my God, Bobby, look at the time already. I think we did good timing on these empanadas. What do you think?
It's perfect. I think you should wrap it up.
I think so too. I mean, this is my first segment. I didn't even have anything timed, so it's like I didn't even know how long it would take. But you know, this is good practice for my next one. Guys, I'm so excited. I am so in awe that I was able to share this with you guys, that I was able to share this moment with my daughter, Tiana. Thank you. You were the best. You were the best sidekick ever.
The best cook.
She said I'm the best cook. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining in. Tracy, thank you. Wonderful show. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who is tuning in and is loving the show. Please, I would like some more feedback. Everybody give me some feedback. Let me know what you would like to see. Let me know what recipes you would like to send in. So remember, if you would like to send in the recipes that you would like us to make, you can always email at cookbutv@gmail.com. So once again, thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. I love you lots. And I'll see you next week. Next time. Same place, maybe? No? Bye. Thank you for tuning in with Cooking Up Some Fun with Linda Lynn and Tiana. Yay! We did it. We did it. We did it, did it, did it. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.